A hellhound is a supernatural dog in folklore that originates from the Underworld. A wide variety of ominous or hellish supernatural dogs occur in mythologies around the world. The hellhound has been seen several times throughout history, and it is not specific to any one place, but they are commonly associated with graveyards and the underworld. The most recent sightings occurred in Connecticut, Kentucky, Louisiana, Ohio, and Vilsack, Germany, in or near cemeteries. Terrifying tales of hellhounds, ferocious black dogs, eyes glowing and teeth bared as they wreak vengeance on the population, have been the stuff of legend for centuries. It has cemented the place of these mythical beasts in English folklore, but how and why have accounts of their terrifying marauding spread so far and wide? Myths and legends. While considered a bad omen, the hellhound has often helped many as well. The supernatural dog was said to warn people of danger and protect them when they needed it. The dog is often very loyal to those who call upon one and is said to be very watchful. While the creatures are often known as evil, they are not as evil as one would suggest. For example, the Welsh CWN Anu, hounds of the Welsh Underworld, were actually believed to be benign. However, encountering them was still considered a sign of imminent death. In 1577, according to one particularly poetic account, a snarling beast broke into a church, rampaged through the congregation, and bit the necks of two people, who promptly dropped dead. Having traumatized the churchgoers of Bungay in Suffolk, a mythical dog known as Black Shuck next cropped up on the county's coast at Blithburg. Again, it targeted worshippers, bursting through the doors of Holy Trinity Church before killing a man and boy and causing the steeple to collapse. The beast left scorch marks on the church door, according to legend. Hellhounds were also reported to appear at 17th century witch trials, but not all accounts of Black Shuck depict the beast as a ferocious predator. In Littleport in Cambridgeshire, a shadowy canine is said to have turned protector, rescuing a local girl from an attempted rape by a friar. According to legend, the dog died in the struggle and its ghost was left to wander through the countryside. There are similar stories of a black dog under other names along the east coast of England. Norwich-based Mr. Stone, who began the interactive mapping project in August, as part of Public Archaeology 2015, said, "Living in Norfolk, it's probably the most prevailing piece of kids' scary folklore." While the stories largely spread through word of mouth, the earliest written record of the hellhound is found in the 11th and 12th centuries Peterborough version of the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. The chronicler wrote that reliable witnesses had seen packs of dogs, jet black with eyes like saucers and horrible, led in a wild hunt by men on horseback, traveling through the woods stretching between Peterborough and Stamford. Lorna Richardson, a researcher in public archaeology at the University of Umeå in Sweden, said folklore was often overlooked when assessing the importance of a landscape or place. Omen of death. Seeing a hellhound or hearing one howl may be an omen or even a cause of death. Hellhounds are called the bearers of death because they were supposedly created by ancient demons to serve as heralds of death. According to legend, seeing one leads to a person's death. Sometimes it is said to be once, other times it requires 3 sightings for the curse to take effect and kill the victim. These factors make the hellhound a feared symbol of bad things that are about to happen. Guardians and gatekeepers. They often get assigned to guard the entrances to the world of the dead, such as graveyards and burial grounds, or undertake other duties related to the afterlife or the supernatural. Hellhounds are not only guards for cemeteries, but they are often seen as helper dogs for those who are about to pass. But they can also show up to said loved ones and sort of inform them of the passing of a loved one. Appearance and skills. Hellhounds have been said to be as black as coal and smell like burning brimstone. They tend to leave behind burned areas wherever they go. Their eyes are a deep, bright, and almost glowing red. Other features that have been attributed to hellhounds include glowing hate or sometimes yellow-eyed eyes, razor-sharp teeth, super strength or speed, ghostly or phantom characteristics, foul odor, and sometimes even the ability to talk. In cultures that associate the afterlife with fire, hellhounds may have fire-based abilities and appearances. While most pictures show the hellhound as being evil and vicious, this is simply not the case. Hellhounds do not have to be evil-looking or scary-looking. They can look like any large dog, only with pure black fur.